On this episode of Inside COD, it's all about making a difference. Jacob Arboleta Flores from the college's Vintage Fest stops by to talk to us about their clothing store. We introduce you to Aisha Shafuddin, the new president of the Student Leadership Council. We swing into spring with the Forge Lamont Corey's Adventure Park, and we have another great giveaway for one of you lucky viewers. All that and much more coming up right now. Hello and welcome to this episode of Inside COD. I'm your host, CJ Rosenstein.
And I'm Catherine Antlept. Joining us today at the round table is Jacob Arboleta Flores, aka Sir Ghoul, from the college's Vintage Fest. Jacob is the founder and owner of JJ Goods. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Jacob.
Thank you for having me.
What can you tell us about JJ Goods?
JJ Goods is a multi-medium brand that I started that is really like a vehicle to allow me to express my creativity to the fullest extent that I can. So like right now we make clothes, we make like little films for the releases of the clothing, and I direct those and shoot them with my friends. I make music for the teasers and stuff like that. It's really just like a way for me to create to the fullest degree that I can, you know what I mean?
Yeah, how and when did you come up with all of these businesses and bringing them into one?
Well, I started like officially over the pandemic, but it originally started with me and my friend back in college. We were like broke and we needed money, so we were gonna like sell our own clothes, and then we had this idea to play a music show while we did that, and then we were gonna make our own clothes, and we were gonna like hand dye t-shirts and like paint them with like fabric paint and markers. And then the pandemic hit, so we never got to have the show.
Yeah.
So then over the pandemic, I was like, no, I really like doing this because it allows me to just like express myself in a plethitude of ways, you know what I'm saying? So that's really kind of the foundations of it and where it came from and how it started.
Yeah.
And where can people find your merchandise?
We have an Instagram at j.j_goods. We have a website, jjgoods.football. I also have a personal Instagram, Jacob_tree_flowers.
And you were involved in this year's Vintage Fest.
Yeah.
Can you tell us more about that and your experience?
Yeah, it was awesome. I split a booth with a friend of mine, Caroline. She also has like a reselling business, Everlight Archive. And we had a 20 by 20 space, and I brought this carpet that kind of looks like grass. So we were able to like emulate this idea of like sitting on a patch of grass, and in a way like bringing the feeling of being outside and like just chilling to the inside, to the Vintage Fest. And I feel like people really responded to it in a way. We're just like, yo, this is sick. It's really
Yeah,
cool.
that sounds awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Seriously, bringing two pieces together, I love it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much again, Jacob.
Thank you, Jacob, for joining us. And if you guys didn't get a chance to check out this year's Vintage Fest, we encourage you to see what their store is all about. For more information about JJ Goods, check out their website, jjgoods.football, F-U-T-B-O-L. And coming up next, we introduce you to the new student leadership president at the college. And later, we have a giveaway that I think you're gonna like. But first, here's a look at your COD calendar of events.
Calling all fashionates. Enjoy the creations of students from the college's Fashion Studies program Friday, May 12th, located in the SRC Room 2000. CUD's fashion designers will be putting on a fashion show at 3 p.m. and 7 p.m. Prices may vary. If you want to feel like you're in a 3D movie, check out the 13th Annual Animation Portfolio Night. This event is free and starts at 7 p.m. on Tuesday, May 16th at the McAninch Arts Center. Join the DuPage Community Jazz Ensemble for an unforgettable night. You'll be joined by legendary musicians and artists on Friday, May 12th from 7:30 p.m. The event will be held in the McAninch Arts Center. Tickets are $7. For more information about tickets, go to themac.org/events.
Students at the college have elected a new student official to serve on CUD's Student Leadership Council. Former student trustee Aisha Shafuddin was elected to an official position to continue her commitment to getting students' voices heard. Joining us now is Aisha. Thank you for joining us.
Of course.
So what inspired you to run for the Student Leadership Council?
Actually, I have so many reasons that inspired me, but I think the credit goes back to a couple of people. The current president of Student Leadership Council and the former president of Student Leadership Council definitely inspired me to run for this position because they've led amazing teams. And just serving my year as student trustee, I had such great support from the group that I wanted to kind of fill in that role and see what it felt like too.
That's wonderful. What do you believe are the most pressing issues currently facing students at COD?
I think the biggest issue is a lack of connection to the student community. And I'm not speaking for students like you or I, but rather the students who come to school and just leave, right? And I used to be that student, and I felt the disconnection. So I would really appreciate it if we did a lot to reach those students.
That's a wonderful plan. I am with you on that one. And what do you hope to accomplish during your term?
So going off the lines of what I just said, I want to reach student hearts. The way I'm going to do this is probably maximizing my team and our individual strengths to reach out to students through events, going into the grassroots level, reaching out to them directly in the hallways and classrooms. So I have a lot of ambitious goals, and I'm definitely, one of the first steps I'm going to take as president is meeting with my group and my team to see what their vision is and make sure that we have an aligned vision so that we can get a lot done.
For sharing your insights into COD's issues and how we can do our next steps.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
And remember, for all the latest college news and events, log on to the Courier at codcourier.org. Coming up next, we are going to show you how you can have fun in the sun at the Forge Lamont Quarries Adventure Park. And later, we have a great giveaway for one lucky viewer. But first, here's a look at your community calendar of events.
Wish you could bring your dogs to the Morton Arboretum? Well, now you can. The Morton Arboretum hosts Visiting the Arboretum with Dogs on Sunday, May 7th. Explore the Arboretum with your canine. You can also check out the on-site pet expo featuring shopping your dog will love. $5 per dog admission. Embrace art and nature at the Clay Space Ceramic Art Center on Friday, May 5th to Sunday, May 7th. Clay Space in Lisle hosts a spring open house with a pottery and plant sale. Times vary based on which day you go. For more information, contact 630-393-2529. Meet, pet, and feed animals at the Glenside Petting Zoo on Saturday, May 6th, from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. The Glenside Public Library hosts animals such as goats, bunnies, sheep, and chicken. For more information, contact 630-260-1550.
Looking to widen your horizons and spend more time outside? Then the Forge Lamont Quarry might just be for you. Joining us today is Jeremy Bacon from The Forge. Welcome, Jeremy. Thank you for coming.
Thanks for having me. It's nice to be here.
Jeremy, what can you tell us about The Forge?
The Forge is the most amazing place in Chicagoland, hands down. The reason for that is because it's this really interesting family entertainment center that's all set out in the outdoors. And so we sit on a 300-acre parcel of land, and we offer activities for every age and every ability that range from kayaking and canoeing to hiking along trails and mountain biking, all the way to ropes courses and zip lines and archery and all kinds of stuff.
What type of activities do you guys have at the park?
Sure. We focus on really 3 different types of activities. We refer to them as exhilarate activities, educational activities, and entertaining activities. So on the exhilarate side, we have ropes courses, zip lines, climbing walls, kayaking, fishing, running, biking, laser tag, archery, all kinds of really axe throwing. The list goes on and on, a ton of fun activities. On the educational side, we offer summer camps and corporate programming and outings for businesses and nonprofit groups and everybody else. We even do camping for scout groups and things like that. And then on the entertainment side, we do concerts and festivals, as well as special events. And so when we talk about concerts, we have everything from national acts. Like this year, we've got Sister Hazel and Everclear coming out, which will be super fun. And the Revivalists actually are coming too, which is going to be a great show. And then we also do festivals. So food truck festivals, we have a blues festival, we do Forge Sings Disney festivals for families. There are all kinds of programming that are offered out there across those 3 pillars. The best way to plan a visit out to the Forge is to go to our website or pop onto your phone and or your computer and Google the Forge Adventure Park or the Forge Lamont Quarries. Our website's forgeparks.com, and you can head to that site. And once you get there, you can see all of the things that we have on offer, from food and beverage to entertainment to summer camp programming to activities at the park. But we've tried to make it really easy for people to just show up and have a great day. So we focus most of our efforts on giving people one of two major choices. We have a climbing and ziplining experience, which is what a decent number of our customers choose to come out and do. That, as it sounds like, is exactly what it is. That's all of our climbing, ropes courses, and ziplining activities. Then we have what we call an Explorer Day Pass, which allows you access to everything else in the park, which is, at this point, that's about 20 different types of activities, hence the initial reference to this idea that we're a family entertainment center. If mom wants to jump in a kayak and dad wants to go for a run and the kids want to jump around in a mini ropes course for kids, or do archery, or throw axes, or shoot each other with giant water guns, they can all do that. You can scatter and have a great time and play. All through that Explorer Day Pass.
Well, Jeremy, thank you so much for joining us today and telling us all about the Forge. Really appreciate you coming out.
Absolutely.
For more information, please check out their website, forgepark.com. Now, Catherine is back to join us with this month's giveaway.
The Forge Lamont Quarries Adventure Park was kind enough to give away a ticket for you and a friend to go climbing and ziplining at the park. Remember to visit our Facebook page at Courier TV, like the April edition of Inside COD in our feed for a chance to win by May 13th. Thank you again for joining us on this month's episode of Inside COD. We will see you back here in May.